Today we are going to be working on transforming two-dimensional shapes to help you build an understanding of how to solve geometric problems. So your math targets today are: I can use visualization and spatial reasoning to solve geometric problems. I can demonstrate an understanding of the motions involved in the geometric transformations of translations, reflections, and rotations. I can transform shapes using translations, reflections, and rotations. I can predict and describe the effect of translations, reflections, and rotations on two-dimensional shapes. All right, so since this is the beginning of a new chapter, we have new vocabulary. So a lot of these words are going to already be in your vocabulary, I'm sure. Clockwise is rotating a figure in the direction of a clock. Counterclockwise is rotating a figure in the opposite direction of a clock. A line of reflection is the line over which a figure is reflected or flipped. In this unit, figures are reflected either over a horizontal or a vertical line. So here's a horizontal line, here's a vertical line. So that's lines of reflection. Orientation, the final presentation of a figure after it has been transformed. Position, the location of a figure on a two-dimensional space. Figures that have been translated or reflected change position depending on the point of rotation. For example, a circle rotated anywhere on its circumference can change position. So here's change position. Reflection, a transformation that flips a figure over a line. Rotation, a transformation that turns a figure about a fixed point at a given amount in a specific direction. And transformation is the mapping or movement of all points of a figure in a plane according to a common operation. Reflections, rotations, and translations are all types of transformations. And this is a translation, a transformation that slides each point of a figure in the same direction, the same distance in the same direction. And then we've already been over vertex and vertices, so that's the common point of two sides of a polygon or three or more edges of a polyhedron. So point, 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 those are vertices. Okay, so the first activity you're going to be involved in is called Where in the Stars Are You? So how can you describe where the star is on the grid? What directions could you give? So you could start with, it's on the bottom row, it's in the far left column, or something like that. That's how you could describe it. So in order to play this game, you have partners. So the first partner places his or her shape on the starting square, which is colored yellow here. So you start there. Not the X. Place your game piece. So you put that on the square. The second partner places an X on the grid. So I have my X right here. The second partner gives directions to help the first partner move the shape to the X. So the second partner could say something like, you are going to move right to the fourth square, and you are going to move up 2 spaces to the second square, like that. So that is how you play this game. Then you switch roles. So you're going to have, you're each going to have a different shape. So I only had one shape on mine because it's just me, but everybody else will have a trapezoid and a rhombus. So for your breakout room, the first breakout room, you'll be randomly assorted into 7 groups. Move to the slide that has your group number on it, which are slides 7 through 13. Turn on your microphone and talk with the group. In pairs, complete your slide. 2 people will work on the left side and 2 people will work on the right. You need to move the shapes the way I modeled for the group, so the way I just did it. So here's group 1. You see the 1 right here. And one person will be the trapezoid, one person will be the rhombus, and then you play the game like I directed. So here's slide 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, then we'll come back together and we will be working on turning the shapes. So I have a couple that I've already put on the graphic organizer because they just didn't fit over here. This is like your shape bank. So what you're going to do here is you are going to follow the directions. So the cool thing is, because you're on a computer, it tells you the degrees right here. So you see when you start to turn it, I'm turning mine 90 degrees. When I get to 90, I'm going to stop. So there you go. So you're going to turn each shape 90 degrees. Then you're going to start from that beginning. So like this, and then turn it 180 degrees. So you see, you can see 100, oops. So that's not going to be quite 180. That's going to be more. There you go, 180 degrees. All right, so that will be the second breakout room activity. So again, you'll be sorted into 7 groups. You move to the 2 slides that have your group number on them. So those are slides 17 through 30. Turn on your microphone and talk with your group. And in your group, complete your slides. You'll need to move the shapes the way I modeled for the group. So one group can work on this one first, and the other group can work on the second one, where you're doing counterclockwise, and then you can switch. Put them back, rearrange everything back the way it was, just like you would if you were working in centers. You would clean up after yourself. So 2 people are on this slide, complete the activity, and then when you finish with the shapes, you'll put them back like that. Oops, I think that made a copy. No, it didn't. Okay. All right. There we go. Which it would be fine if it did. All right, and then you will work on that for a few minutes until you've had time to sort and discuss, and then we will come back together as a group and debrief. All right, I will see you soon. Bye.